South Wales valleys, there is a sound like no other. It is born out of a love for music and song, and it is a tradition that has been passed down from generation to generation of Welshmen.
My name's Kevin Phillips and I'm the current mayor of Tredegar Town, but I'm also the president of Tredegar Orpheus, male voice choir, a terrific group of lads and keeping our traditions very much alive right here in Tredegar.
The choir, known today as the Tredegar Orpheus, can trace its origins to the 1880s, when it was known as the Tredegar Male Voice Society. But it was in 1909 when a group of 20 or so men took part in Eisteddfod at the local Temperance Hall that would put Tredegar firmly in the history books of male voice choirs. Having won the competition, they would go on to change their name to include the Orpheus, after the Greek god of music, and membership of the Tredegar Orpheus Glee Society quickly flourished. Annual concerts quickly followed, and sell-out performances would fill the Temperance Hall in Tredegar, with funds being raised to take part in prestigious competitions, resulting in the choir receiving many accolades. Despite the horror of World War I and over 40 choir members serving king and country, all bar one were fortunate to come home. The camaraderie and bond formed in the trenches remained strong, and upon their return, many men followed their fathers and brothers to join a local choir. The friendship, camaraderie and health benefits that the men received back then are still being received decades later, as current members explain how they came to join.
I've sung in male voice choirs before, and I moved to Tredegar in 2020 and heard about the Tredegar Orpheus and wanted to rediscover singing in male voice choirs, so came along to listen in, and on that same night ended up singing along.
I always loved music, and when I came in here I just fell in love with it. But at the time I was seeing a doctor about asthma, and he said to me, I said, one of the best things you will do is sing. So that's one of my reasons anyway.
I got two brothers already in here, so, you know, actually, 3 to follow on, I can have it.
My reasons are very much the same as other gentlemen. You know, I love singing, and you know, the camaraderie, everything about it was to me marvelous, like, you know, and I became a part of it, and I've always enjoyed it ever since. One mind, one heart,
There's 2 nights out a week. It's the camaraderie with the other gents here. We're all different ages. We're all the higher end of the age group, I suppose. But it's the camaraderie, it's the banter we have, and I just love music.
Passed away, and I was in a dark place, but I discovered the Orpheus, and the Orpheus discovered me, and I'm pleased to say it turned my life around, and I think it's a golden opportunity for everybody who's gone through a dark place to join the Orpheus and bring a new life to themselves.
I mean, the camaraderie is number one. The enjoyment of singing as a group of people, there's just nothing like it in the world. It gives you such a sense of achievement and power. The collective is amazing, and just being with the guys, they're good fun. We have a laugh and a joke, and then get serious when we do our concerts.
The choir formally became the Tredegar Orpheus Male Voice Choir in 1970. But despite many name changes, one thing has always remained constant: the passion for music and singing.
I joined in the 70s, And the first Friday night, like this Friday night, I sat out there waiting for the voice test. We used to have a voice test to see what sort of voice you got. I was a baritone, Gerard was a tenor, and his voice was whatever. But I sat out at the back there, and we had over 90 in practice, and we had this big piece called the Daros. So when I heard that, and the 90 odd singing it, it just blows me away. I thought I got to be part of this thing.
As musical director. I came for a few weeks to help out, and I'm still here. I've been with male voice choirs since 1992. So my passion really is male voice singing, because I think it helps with the sort of heritage and culture of the area, and there's a lot of camaraderie with the boys, and it's I always call them my boys because it just feels like a family.
My background's in brass bands. When I finished playing, I was always going to the Orpheus concerts, and just decided then I was missing music and joined the choir. Someone say a prayer that we'll find one another.
I moved away to Sheffield for 18 years. I was asked to join choirs up in Sheffield, and I said there's only one choir for me, and that's Tredegar. It's got the music, the heritage from the past, and it's all from the heart.
However, as modern communities become more disjointed and trends change, well-established choirs have seen their numbers decline in recent years, as new members are becoming harder to find to carry on the tradition.
When I joined 1972, my first concert in a workman's hall was 132 on stage.
Yeah, I was Scottish, I was 67 when I joined in. I was 67 in the year 67. But at the end of the day, it grew from there with young people.
When you look back to the turn of the century, even up to the 1980s, the numbers of the male voice choirs around Wales was good. But times have changed. People have changed. And the numbers are dropping. And it's such a shame to think when you see photos around this one floor, 130 people on a stage singing, and now they're down to about 30. So it's very important to keep these traditions alive, to attract new members.
Enthusiasm amongst us is still there. You know, we just need more members.
It's history of Wales, really, isn't it? It was choirs, chapels, and rugby, really. There was nothing else. There's too many other things out there these days, and the kids, for the children to do, the youngsters to do, and they don't join this sort of thing.
For those members of the community who have discovered the joys of being in the male voice choir, the benefits are vast and numerous. However, all of them experience the one key factor that joins them all together: the amazing feeling they get when they perform on stage.
Since COVID, we went down to 18 members, and people were losing their way a lot. But after COVID, we all got back together as soon as we could, and you can see tonight that people have come out. This is our first concert since 2018, and we filled the church. That's why it's important to the Liga, that's why it's important to the community, and more importantly, that's why it's important to us. But you use use that nerve, you use those nerves to give you that performance energy. And when you're all singing together, and you can hear those harmonies, and they wash over you as a collective. Again, it's electric. It's amazing, and to see the enjoyment on other people's faces is brilliant.
To be a part of this is tremendous. I think it's just a great hobby, which I wish young people would take up.
To sing up there in front of an audience and to do your best. That's what it's all about, getting up there, doing your best, and they appreciate it then.
Neck, I haven't got much, but the hair on the back of your neck, seems to rise with the enthusiasm of the audience, and you get a good reception, and great, you can't fault it. You really honestly can't fault it.
When they are actually together, whether it's practice, whether they're on stage, they are responsible for keeping our traditions alive. They're responsible for keeping what Wales is known for. And they're preserving our heritage. They're preserving what Wales are the people of Wales are very, very proud of.
Great to be here tonight at the annual concert for the Tredegar Orpheus Male Voice Choir. A really brilliant choir, so important for the community. And male voice choir singing is so important, not just for Tredegar, but for the whole of Wales. It's a brilliant night, a great choir.
Okay, so I just got done watching an outstanding concert by Tredegar Male Voice Choir. What a choir, what a sound. What these guys produce is absolutely immaculate. I've loved choirs since I was 14 years old, and what I heard tonight was just sublime.
Well, in the industrial valleys of South Wales, male voice singing has got such a long history, and it was born out of camaraderie and that sense of working together and being together. It's part of the community. It's been an amazing way for me to get to know other people in the community, and I think that bond, whether it's bringing our audiences to come and see us or just us boys getting together twice a week, it makes you feel part of the community, and important to keep that alive.
At first, joining a choir may seem like a daunting prospect. However, the choir always offers a warm welcome for anyone who wishes to join this long-standing tradition. And support, guidance and vocal training are taught for those who wish to improve their vocal skills.
So, they need commitment, they need a love of music, and the sort of desire to sing together and sing together well.
Dedication, I think it is. Dedication.
And enthusiasm, and the love of music, obviously, the most important thing of all, the love of singing.
As they said, everybody got a voice, but you've got to be able to come in and join and blend. That's the word, you've got to blend with the people that you're. It's something you learn.
Well, give it a try anyway, come and see what it's like. Try to fit in as best as you can. The voice might not be there for a while, you can't learn a voice. You've got a voice, but you got to learn how to use it. And in the choir, these guys, they'll come.
Or come along, whether it's Tredegar or any other choir, just join. You'll find it so, you get so enthusiastic making music, different types of music. As I said, it's the camaraderie of being with the other blokes as well. If we're lucky enough to get concerts away, it's a trip away.
I would say that give it a go. Come, it's obviously not for everyone, but if you don't try, you'll never know. You'll always be wondering, well, I wonder, could I sing? Could I be part of the choir? But honestly, if you come along, there'll be a warm welcome for everybody. Everybody's really welcoming and is really helpful. And if you decide to become a member, you will go to places that you perhaps would never go to otherwise. You'd meet lots of different people and you'd be part of a wider family as well.
Just to be the best we can.
It's not as strict as some people think, but it's not here anyway. But we still get the work done.
If you're thinking about joining, what's stopping you? Come on down. You'll get such a welcome, and everyone's. I bet you're thinking, I don't know if I can sing, I don't know if I can read music. Many of us don't read music, and we're here to support you on that journey of learning to sing. If you haven't done already, or finding how to sing in a choir, it's worth it.
Despite various types of mixed choir existing up and down the country, musically, the male voice choir offers a unique, distinctive tone, one that has become synonymous with the region of South Wales.
There's a special sound with the Welsh male voice choir that no other choirs have got.
Well, I think there's a very, very long tradition of male voice singing, and I would suspect that it goes back to the years of, say, Cymanfagani. They would learn, say, test pieces, and they would compete then and just learn those sort of Welsh standards and the traditional male voice pieces. And I think even though we have to move away from some of that, we still need to keep that going as part of our lives in this area.
I've sung in mixed choirs before, and it's really enjoyable. But with a male voice choir, there's a very different tone, and that close harmony is again that thing of where it makes the hair on the back of your neck stand on end, and it's the camaraderie between the guys here.
I do think it's important to keep it's the heritage of the country.
The male voice choir should be supported so much. Wales are known for many things: mountains, grass, sheep, but the voices of the men in the male voice choirs are very, very unique. They are the backbone of some of the greatest traditions in Wales, male voice choirs being one of them. And we can't lose these choirs. It's what Wales is. It's what Wales is known for. And it's something we should really, really preserve.
The history of the Tredegar Orpheus is a proud, long-standing one. But without new members, its history in future decades seems uncertain. It will be down to the next generation of males with passion in their blood and fire in their soul to continue this long-standing tradition and preserve our Welsh heritage that is known throughout the world.